positive coming out of the pandemic and innovation. Students at Oklahoma State putting their heads together to create a state-of-the-art virtual reality training simulator for doctors and nurses. And so far, it's been a success. News 4's Taylor Adams went to Stillwater to see how it works.
Imagine doctors or nurses being able to test patients for COVID-19 or hook them up to a ventilator without ever being exposed to the virus. That's what students here at OSU have done, and they're hoping to get the technology into hospitals everywhere.
It really makes me feel good that I'm doing something that actually benefits people fighting this pandemic.
Virtual reality, but not for gaming.
You can see my controller turns into a real hand, or simulacrum of a hand.
Instead, for training. It's an innovative way to keep medical staff safe while learning how to help COVID-19 patients. And Sam Kaufman, a computer science student at Oklahoma State University, led the team that created it.
There's a lot of potential for it, and the main benefit of it is that it is completely sanitary.
They can actually do virtual.
His professor, Dr. Joe Cecil, says the call of action came from the National Science Foundation.
We knew there was a shortage of well-trained nurses and first responders who could interact safely with the patients. So the goal was very simple, right? Create these simulators, give them to the hospital so that the nurse trainees as well as the nurses can actually be trained and be prepared.
Nurses from hospitals in Oklahoma, Texas, and Arizona have all tried the technology.
So we tested and we said, when a nurse is doing something, what if there was a code black or a code red going on? How do you respond? And then we challenged them with different tasks, with different distractions.
And now the team hopes to get the tech into hospitals all over Oklahoma. A huge accomplishment for Kaufman.
I can be a virtual reality developer, and I learned that in the span of 3 months. For the people out there who think that this isn't for them, or they would like to, but they couldn't, they absolutely can.
In Stillwater, Taylor Adams, Oklahoma's News 4.
Well, that's something. The team is offering the program completely free of charge to hospitals and say it could even go beyond COVID-19.